What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Just here to give you guys a quick update and what I have done to the tank so far. And guys, I fixed the lights. So I come to find out that in my job I can do a lot of things with metal. And you guys can see I got pieces of metal here that I could basically make any light mount that is out there. So you guys can see I fixed the mount here. I kept the original one that came with the light, but now they not as flexible as they were before. So now they're more stiff, and now they're not pointing up like they were before. So that was a plus, you know. Happy that I got to do that because the other light mount had me worried. So I powder coated and painted it black, and it came out perfect. I even added this here. So if I show you right quick, my other lights right here. So it's about the same, but if you guys can see right here, has a little disconnection right here. So if I add another screw here, I could probably make it more stiff, but you'll see how thick that light mount is. And let's compare it to the one that came with this light. And look how thin that one is compared to the other ones. So that's a plus, you know, that I did to the tank now. Everything just mounted the same way. So like I said, I just added this screw here and now it's perfect aligned. And put a timer on the lights because I didn't have the timer on. And now the light is working the way they're supposed to. They come on at 11:30 in the morning, and they go off at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So that's a plus for me for the frag tank. I also just did a DIY here to hang the pointer stick. So if you guys go to the hardware area at Lowe's, you guys can get those pieces of plastic like this. And you know, just to give you guys a little idea that you guys can do also at home. And that way you have the pointer close to you at all time if you need it. Before I used to put it right here in the trim, and it used to fall a lot inside the tank. So now it's right there. So a quick update on the corals. All the corals are doing good. They doing beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I got this new piece here, still getting used to the tank. Love the color. I'm hoping to see it stretched out like this one. This one, ever since I put it here, been doing good. So, but everything in the tank is doing good. Doing really, really, really good. Can't complain. So yep, the tank is doing good. The Flame Angel is doing good also down here. You know, like I say, he's just gonna be there temporary. We'll see. I'm planning to remove all those rocks out of there because some of those rocks I'm gonna use them in my new build that I'm gonna do for the summer. I'm gonna glue them together, make a nice aquascape with them. But first, I gotta kill them and kill all the beneficial bacteria that's been growing on those rocks and all the coralline algae and all that. So I could, you know, have time to glue them, and I don't introduce nothing like flatworms, and because I still got those little tiny flatworms or the Bristol worms and stuff like that. I don't want to introduce that in the new tank, and hopefully we could keep them away from that new system. So that's one of the things that I'm gonna be doing here for the future. So, but yeah, guys, the frag tank is doing good, and I'm in love with it. So fish are doing good, inverts are doing good. But now let's go over here in the Twin Cities, and I'm about to show you guys that tank fully. But let's dive in this one first. So this one, everything's been thriving, everything's been doing well. You guys know I did a video on fragging my Gorgonian, and you know, just so I could open this view here. But you guys can see the Gorgonian decided to do it again and spread sideways instead of growing upwards. So I guess I gotta do some more fragging and, you know, have more frags of the Gorgonian. The things that I well, the pieces that I frag from it, they already encrusted to the rock. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they had encrusted already to the rock. And they doing really, really good. Look at those polyp extensions. So this Gorgonian has been doing really, really well in this tank. After I added the Waymakers, a few things changed inside the tank. all my rock flower anemones started moving around, and one of the red ones decided to be closed, and it's been staying like that ever since. So I'm not trying to panic. Even my green finger leather also have been shrunk. And you know, when you see things like that, don't try to panic and make changes to the tank. Just test your water, make sure everything in the water is where it needs to be, and go from there, you know. And right now I did that, everything is where it needs to be. So what can be caused those corals to be doing that, I don't know. Everything else, if you guys can see, is thriving, doing good. So I don't know exactly what's going on with those two. So who knows, maybe a something that, you know, is not digesting right, and that's why it's like that. But like I said, ever since I added the power head, they started moving around. That was to be expected. Anemones tend to do that when you change the flow in the tank, and this one was no exception. The yellow tang has got some size to him, you know, still little, but it's looking way better than when I got him. Look at that, yellow is really pronounced now, and that's because I'm feeding this yellow tang seaweed extreme. I don't know if you guys can see it really good, but this stuff works, man. And it tells you the helps with the color of fish and all that too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read that on the back. But yeah, it's a good food for yellow tanks. I also feed them marine fish, New Life Spectrum, also good for yellow tanks and all these herbivores. So look at the colors on that fish. Beautiful fish. So yeah, guys, the tank is doing good. You know, all the fish is doing good. I don't know if I show you guys, but I have a new addition here. I got a red sea star, and it's been doing well. I first had it in Left City, but then I moved to here because of a situation I got with the overflow in Left City. But beautiful sea star. It's hard to see. It's doing really well. So that's a new addition to this tank. But now let's dive in and let's check it out, this tank. I haven't showed you guys this tank. You guys probably see a glimpse of it, but you guys haven't seen the whole thing. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I got going on in this one, because it's time for me to share with you guys. So this tank, like Billy Pipes, is a dedication to Dave's Nano tanks. It's right here. You guys can see. It's just, you know, something that I felt like doing too, like Billy. And shout out to you, Billy, for doing that. You know, it's just a tank that I got here, just in dedication to Dave's tank. You know, I learned a lot from the guy. When I first started watching YouTube videos, he was one of his channel was one of the ones, the first one I came across, and why not dedicate something for him, and you know, just showing the world, you know, how much I learned from the guy and how success I've been ever since I watched some of his video. And Billy Pipes too, man. Billy Pipes, he's a great guy. All of the videos that he do, they really informative. So if you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, you guys better go and do it, because you guys gonna be in for a ride. There's a lot of things in that channel that you guys can learn from. But yeah, so this is, again, is part of the Twin Cities. It's another 14-gallon size tank, and it's full of a little bit of everything. You guys can see I got a bunch of goodies in here. Nothing high-end. People get a lot, they focus too much on, oh, I got high-end corals. No, anything for me high-end is anything I can keep alive and thriving. You know, it's no more satisfaction than you buying a coral and keeping it alive for the rest of the life of that coral. So that's my mission with my fish tank. So you never expect that you're gonna see, oh, look at this coral high-end. No, you're gonna see a reef tank thriving. That's what you're gonna see in my channel. So in this tank, I keep a lot of LPS, a little bit of everything. LPS, SPS, Zoas, and you know, you guys can see candy cane. I got this little torch, it's new. So it was kind of stressing in the place that I got it from. So I'm trying to, you know, give it a chance in life to see if it thrive. My frog spawn doing beautiful. That coral right there at one point in my 27-gallon, it was dying. And look at it right now, how it's doing. It's doing beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, so again, it's a 14 gallon. Loving the aquascape that I did in this tank. A lot of swim throughs. I got 2 fire shrimps in there. A lot of swim through, a lot of cave, a lot of, you know, cave where fish can go through and peekaboo everybody. So it's a beautiful, beautiful aquascape. And the good thing about it, when you look at it from the front, it looks like a big pile of rock full of corals. But once you come to the sides, you can see the landscape even better. Beautiful, beautiful tank and beautiful aquascape. I'm in love with it. So what I'm housing here right now is I got a 6-line wrasse, trying to take care of those little flatworms. I haven't seen none in this tank. Always show more in one than the other. Like right here, that little dot right there is one of them. One of the biggest I've seen so far. But yeah, so I don't know if the 6-line wrasse taking care of them or the mandarin. This mandarin right here, I'm trying to save it. My boy bought it and he put in his tank, and his clownfish started going at him, didn't let him get stabilized in the tank and settle down, and just ate all the, like, started nipping on all the fins and all that. So he got the fins a little bit beat up, but the good thing, he's doing good in my tank and is eating. That's the most important thing. So I'm trying to give the guy a chance, and you guys know I love my mandarins. Mandarin's one of my favorite fish. Look at the tail and the fins, man. The side fins, they all beat up. But you guys know I love mandarins. I had 2 at one point. They passed. I don't know exactly what happened. The only thing I can think of is every time the lights go off, they used to go swimming crazy and bumping into everything in the tank. So what I'm thinking is they injure themselves and end up dying. But this one, so far so good. Lights go off and he just stay put. He don't go crazy swimming around. So that's a good thing, you know. Hopefully, you know, he be in this tank for the rest of his life. So yeah, I got a 6-line wrasse. I got this, I think it's Indo-Pacific cleaner wrasse. Also, another fish not gonna be here long. They just, you know, temporary in this tank because they're gonna be for my bigger build. So that's another fish I got here. And I also got that mandarin. I used to have, it's been a week, or last week, I bought a red scooter blenny. And today, I've been searching for the fish and I don't know where it's at. Nowhere to be found. So what I'm thinking is in the top, in the back top right here, you see that little gap? He could fit through there with no problem. So he probably jumped. And mice, I got a couple of those mice around. He probably, you know, got munched by a mice. And I haven't seen him. I looked through all the whole floor, behind the tank, everywhere. And I couldn't find the fish. So that's probably what happened. But yeah, so that was the only 4 fish in this tank. Now I'm down to 3, 2 shrimps. I also got a emerald crab in here and a bunch of blue leg hermit crabs. That's all I got in here. And corals, well, you guys see this is my Zoa arch. It's looking beautiful. Everything is thriving in this tank. I'm really surprised the way things are doing. And I think why is blessed by Dave. So that's why this tank is doing good. I got here my acan garden or acan colonies, also doing beautiful. This piece, if you guys remember my 27 gallon, it was dying. And ever since I put in this tank, boom, came back to life. And look at all this, man. I always keep forgetting the name of these. What are they? Let's see if I can remember. Nope, I don't remember. But Dramedy gave me this one. It made it all the way from California. So thank you, Drama. It's doing great. Look at the extension on those heads. It's doing beautiful, beautiful. Got my dendrils right there. Love that coral. I still haven't seen no babies around. I feed that thing like crazy and still don't see no babies. Got my outer chaos. I got some Monties right there. That's the toes on the back. My meteor shower, that's a piece that I fracked from my colony, and it already has encrusted to the rock, also doing beautiful. My hammer, love this piece. It's been with me a long time. Slow grower for me, but it's doing great. My frog spawn, and those corals back there is one of the reasons why I stopped started naming this tank in dedication to Dave, because it's some zoas in there that when I went in his first live stream, I asked in the stream, I asked for the name of them, and I loved them, and they still here. So that's why I decided to do it in his memory and for him. And also I got here Billy Pipes A-can. Also I bought it from him in Reef Palooza. So still doing good, Billy. Doing beautiful. Love that joint. No, I don't think it's that one. Well, yeah, that's the one you sold me back there. And one thing, you know, they like corals will change colors, guys. Coral, you might get something today that it was rainbow looking, and next thing you know, it just turned red. Like this one. If you guys see my Instagram pictures, I have one that was almost a rainbow. And look at the colors right now. This is how it look now. So it all depends what lighting you're using and what nutrition and stuff that you do to your tank. They're gonna either keep their color or the color is gonna change. Now all depend the depth that you put the coral in, and all those factors it's gonna come in play when it comes to the color of the coral. But yeah, so this is in dedication today, you guys. So love this tank. It's a beautiful, beautiful tank. And sorry that it took me so long to, you know, reveal it to you guys. So there you guys have it. And oh, I got a couple recorders here. Also from my 27 gallon. My colony of zoas is always doing good. Yeah, this tank is beautiful. I added a conch snail right there. It's my first one I ever owned. So he's been doing his thing, you know, going around eating algae off the sandbed. So that's a good thing. And then I got this, I thought it was a feather duster, but when it opens, it don't look nothing like a feather duster. You guys can see it's opening right now. So let's see if it opened completely. And I think it's a tooth worm, right? Something like that is what they call them. So let's see if it opened completely. Come on, come on, come on. You guys know feather duster open more like a umbrella looking. This one just open like Christmas trees. It look like two Christmas trees together. And that's, I think, the name, Christmas tree worms. But it's some smaller one that grows in corals. But this one, look, you see it's 2 in 1. So I bought 2 when I got them, and 1 died. So this one made it, and it's still going. So beautiful. But yeah, guys, I know this is a long video, just a quick update, if you could call it a quick one. But tanks are doing good, everything is doing good. If you guys have any question on how I run this tank, man, it's super simple. And I'm just gonna give you guys a quick glimpse. The sump, no skimmer, no nothing, just straight refugium. So if you guys want to know more and have the success that I'm having with my reef tanks, you know, just leave it in the comment section below what you guys want to know, and I will be glad to answer you guys any questions you guys have. All right, guys, so this is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to know more things, or you gotta see more video, you gotta do subscribe to the channel. And like I always say, I see you guys in the next one. Hasta la próxima. Your boy Calizos out. See you guys.